Welcome back. It only comes around once every 5 years, and tonight households across the country will fill out their all-important census forms. But it's more than just a population count. The survey providing a thorough snapshot of the state of our nation. For more, we're joined by Emily Walter from the National Census. Emily, good afternoon to you. Good to have you with us. Now, let's get to the serious stuff first. We hear of cyber hacks every few days. How can people be sure that their private information will be protected?
Yeah, it's a really important point, and we actually spend 7 years planning a census, and right at the heart of the design of our systems and the design of our processes is making sure that we're protecting people's privacy and securing their information. We've worked really closely with the experts in government in the Australian Cyber Security Centre to make sure that our systems are robust and ready for the public to respond.
That is good to hear. Well, what are some of the key things the census data is used for?
Yeah, it's such an important collection of data. It's unique in a lot of ways because it can provide our country not only with a national picture of who we are economically and socially and culturally, but a really local level. So for small communities, they get the same data, and that's really unique. And what it does is help us understand who we are and where we are, and that then supports everything that we rely on every day, whether it's public transport, healthcare, schools, roads, car parks, supermarkets. Everything we rely on needs information from this collection to understand how to serve the community.
OK, and well, let's look ahead to tonight. What should people do if they haven't received their census instructions?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, this is a huge logistical exercise. It's the largest peacetime exercise that we do across the country, and some people haven't received their materials, but they can absolutely go online right now and complete the census. There are pathways to do that, and it's quite easy. They can also call our contact centre, which is 1800 181 227, and get personal assistance there if needed.
OK, and what help is there for vision impaired or people living with disabilities?
Yeah, lots of information for people who are vision impaired. So we've had people can request large print forms for if you need them, but you can also request forms in braille, and people with low vision or who are blind can also complete their census using a brailler if they prefer. So absolutely, this information is all available on the website to enable people. We've also got a lot of the questions in Auslan videos for people who are deaf or hard of hearing. So there's a huge amount of support, and we really encourage people to reach out to a trusted person, whether that's a family member or a friend or a carer, to help as well.
OK, and what if we can't complete the census online? What if we don't have access to a computer? What can people do there?
Yeah, absolutely. So call the contact centre, 1800 181 227, and request a paper form. Paper form is still an option, and a lot of people prefer it. So yeah, absolutely, we can get a form out to people.
And just quickly, if we forget to do it tonight, that's OK, right?
That is okay, yes. So it is a snapshot at a point in time. We're asking people to complete it as soon as possible after census night if they can't do it tonight. And we will start following up households around about next week if you haven't responded, and you can get some help that way as well if you need.
Good on you, Emily. Thanks so much for your help this afternoon, and good luck tonight. Emily Walter there from the National Census.
Thank you.
All right.